This is Duke University.
Welcome to the NAB 2014 Duke Digital Media Community Vodcast for the fourth and final day of the NAB show. These vodcasts are just a sneak peek at today's highlights with a full show report coming toward the end of the month. I spent a good deal of time at the Streambox booth today as they announced a lot of great new products as well as support for 4K live streaming. Here they are demonstrating their software-only codec by taking a Thunderbolt video feed out of the Blackmagic camera into a MacBook Pro. From there, it can be streamed via wireless, wired, or cellular modems to a receiving decoder or directly to the web. It is interesting to note that since Streambox is a point-to-point solution, they decided to rev their own codec for 4K called ACT-L4. We discussed why not use H.265, but since this is a closed solution, it makes sense for them to create their own codec to give them maximum control. There is a hardware encoder as well if that is required. This Samsung camera is actually an Android tablet with a lens on it, so it can run Streambox's app and then broadcast that directly to the internet or back to a decoder to record or broadcast high-quality video. Streambox does have their own web streaming portal as well. The basic fee is $99 per month, which includes unlimited upload and up to 100 gigabytes of viewing per month. In one of the greatest attention grabbers of the show, this display at Wegner Digital Signage got me to stop in my tracks for a closer look. It recognized that a face was looking at it and by my facial expressions reported on my mood. It became my best friend in the world by guessing my age at 28. How did it know? This is a third-party tool that is integrated into the Wegner digital signage system that records views of digital signage as well as observed time-based reactions. The output of the facial recognition system is then fed into and compared with the content schedule of the signage system to provide a report of views and reaction to the content. While this is designed primarily for commercial applications, I could think of really interesting applications for this within research and testing at Duke. I was very excited to see the research and development company Sysvel at the show. I still deeply believe in the value of 3D video for education and the need for glasses-free 3D to make that a reality. It seems like they've reinforced my mission. Sysvel has partnered with other vendors to both figure out a new way to encode 3D video to support both 2D and 3D simultaneous transmission, and using lenticular lens on the monitor to provide an arc of 28 different viewing angles, without glasses. The experience was good and very promising. I was also very happy to see that Dolby and Philips are still very actively working on glasses-free 3D. The explosion of 4K video and resulting lower cost of components has been helpful since they require more pixels to create the HD 3D glasses-free experience. Their display was truly remarkable and would be wonderful for the classroom. They mentioned that companies in China are actively working to mass-produce glasses-free 3D TVs and are putting me in touch with a few companies to discuss my ideas for 3D in higher ed. And for our final video coolness from NAB, a small startup called Video Stitch was showing their live 360-degree video encoder. Taking the live feed from 6 GoPro cameras set up in an array, their software stitches it together in real time and then feeds it to a live streaming Oculus Rift visual goggle display system. This allows you to look around the video space in real time just by turning and moving your head. It was completely disorienting and completely remarkable. That wraps up our final vodcast for the 2014 NAB show in Las Vegas. Remember to look for my final report, which will contain many, many more of the new and emerging technologies found at this year's remarkable show.
Produced by Duke University. Online at duke.edu.